Scary good. Welcome to Scary Stories NYC. I'm your old pal Bigfoot. Today we've got Bigfoot in the news. That's right, me in the news. What else? We've got new footage of Bigfoot on the Mountain Beast Mysteries channel. I'm going to show you some selected frames from it, zoomed in. If you want to jump straight to that, I'll put the time on the screen, I hope, if I remember. Right now, you should see a time there. You could jump straight to that. But it won't be long till we get back to that because I've got some very interesting little news items about Bigfoot I want to talk about first. Let me start my recorder thing here. Okay. About 6 days ago, we had news reports in mainstream news about Bigfoot in all across the country, basically. Let's see. WIVB.com News 4. Upstate New York says, survey, New York ranks 5th in Bigfoot sightings. WPDH.com, weird, New York State ranks 5th for this rather odd distinction. Of course, it's Bigfoot. WXIX says, Ohio, it seems, is one of the best places in the U.S. to spot Bigfoot. With this this public domain photo that we've all seen a million times of a toy Bigfoot walking through leaves. Let's see. CBS Philadelphia says Pennsylvania ranked as 3rd best place to find Bigfoot. CBS Pittsburgh says Pennsylvania ranked as 3rd best place to find Bigfoot, or Sasquatch, they say. Allentown Morning Call, exactly the same headline. And then, let's see, Miami Herald covered it. And look, Newsweek, where has Bigfoot been sighted the most? Washington, California, Pennsylvania, among top states. This is all the same exact day, okay, that all these things come out. And then let's go to the Newsweek article. It's okay. U.S., where has Bigfoot been sighted the most? Special Newsweek edition. Bigfoot. And look, there I am. Don't I look good? Look at the sensitive, beautiful eyes. These are the eyes of a star. And, my beautiful teeth. And I grew a beard so I'd look like Harry and the Hendersons for this photo shoot. Look at me on the cover of Newsweek. It's pretty cool, right? And let's see. World's top experts discuss new DNA techniques, migration and speech patterns, man or ape. Introduction by survivor man Les Stroud. Now, let's see. They have a little article here saying pretty much the stuff that you'd expect, but this is my favorite part of the article. Here are the states most likely to produce a Bigfoot encounter according to reported sightings data. Number 1, Washington, 2,032 sightings. Number 1, California, 1697 sightings. Number 1, Pennsylvania, 1340 sightings. We're number 1. All 3 of them are 111. And then number 2, but I think it's a bit of a typo. I think they had like an intern take this entire special edition and reduce it just to these like 6 paragraphs, and so they screwed up. So it's actually 1 Washington state, 2 California, 3 Pennsylvania, 4 Michigan, 5 New York, 6 Ohio, 7 Oregon, and 8 Texas. I'm surprised Texas is so low. I'm also surprised that Arkansas is not in there because that's the home of the famous Fouke monster or Boggy Creek monster that people still talk about to this day. So there you go. There's your list. And now you figure like, well, maybe all these news stations and newspapers across the country, because there are more than that. There are others that I didn't even mention that all ran it on the exact same day. Maybe they got this from Newsweek, but it turns out where they all got it from, that I'm praying will now load. Okay. This publicity page for the TV show In Search of Monsters from March 29th. Okay, March 29th, 2019. All of these news sources, quote unquote, I'm being nice, calling them news sources, they they all got this story from May 9th, I think, from this publicity page on the Travel Channel website. That was the news for that day, okay? And I'm not saying there's anything that's not legitimate about the Travel Channel publicity page, but it's a Travel Channel publicity page. And these newspapers and TV channels are not like independently sourcing their news at all. They're just taking publicity and rewriting it. Okay, okay, fine. That's a subject for a different kind of video, I suppose. Let's just go with it. In search of monsters. So I guess this video that I'm making right now has now become a commercial for In Search of Monsters. Anyway, let's get to the new footage. Let's get to the new footage of Bigfoot, supposedly from Russia. Now, I got this off the Mountain Beast Mysteries channel. I have no idea where he got it from, but and I don't know if it's really from Russia, and I don't know what's in the video, but it is pretty interesting. So let me show you this one little part that I clipped out, and I'll run it a few times. It's pretty interesting. You could see that this thing, whatever, if it's a man or whatever, it appears to be very large, and it appears to be able to swing its arms to the side, as you can see right here. That's not the way a bear would move its arms. A bear would keep its arms in the front. But a man would move its arms like that, and possibly something ape-like, a primate type figure, would do that as well. And then here you can see again moving its arms to the side. This is the point where either the young woman in the back seat, or if maybe it's a kid, I can't really tell, begins to scream as he or she realizes that whatever that is, it's coming towards the road, and it seems to be wanting to chase them. There's other footage later where it seems to drop to all fours to run and then come back up again. I tried to zoom in on that, but it actually just made it less clear what was going on when I zoomed in, so I'm not going to include that part. But you can see this could be a guy, but if so, he's a very large guy. It really looks like something larger than a human, but that could be an illusion because we can't really tell exactly how tall the grass is. Judging from what we would figure the height would be of someone sitting in the back seat of a car, it does seem like very tall grass, and that thing is able to move through it very quickly and stick its head above it and its chest. Like, you know, it really looks to me like it's, I don't know, like it's it looks bigger than Aaron Judge to me, and looks wider too. But it could just be a very tall, muscular man for all I know. And maybe he's just lost. Why? Or maybe this is a hoax and he's their friend. But if you go to Mountain Beast Mysteries and check the original, you'll hear the audio. And if those people in that car are acting, they're pretty good actors, and they should get a job in horror movies. When they scream and act frightened, it sounds pretty genuine to me. Of course, I don't know a word of Russian. Actually, that's not true. I know one word of Russian, Makba. That means Moscow. Oh, and I know a second word, Jabba, like Jabba the Hutt, actually means frog. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's where they got the name for Jabba the Hutt from, because if you think about it, he kind of does look like a frog, right? So, yeah, that's Jabba and Makba. There you go. Now you've learned 2 Russian words. And possibly you've seen a Russian Bigfoot, for all I know. Although I want to stress that I am not promoting the idea that Bigfoot is real, because I do not know, and I do not want to be accused of promoting conspiracies. I'm just presenting footage because this is a channel about scary stuff and monsters, and this is, you gotta admit, this is a creepy video. Whatever the heck that thing is, it's creepy. And I would advise you, if you're interested, to please go over to Mountain Beast Mysteries, and he'll have the entire video for you there, including the sound. Okay, we'll be back in the morning with a brand new episode featuring Dogman. And for you paid subscribers, I'm going to get that paid subscriber Dogman story out today. It's a very scary one. It's really creepy, and it's... what is it called? Let me find the title. Oh, right. It's The Delirious Dogman. It's a story that happened, well, supposedly, allegedly happened way back when alcohol was illegal in the United States during an era we call Prohibition. If you're not from here, that was the time when the entire United States outlawed alcohol, and it didn't last very long. But during that period, people would make their own alcohol, and then members of the government would go around and smash the stills. And according to this story, some large dog came over and was drinking the moonshine. And then when they came over to chase it away, because this is after the revenue is wow. Just pay $1 and listen to it. You go to peterbernard.com and pay $1 if you want to listen to it, and you get 4 stories a month that are too violent or scary or gory to run on this channel. So yet that channel, the story does get a little severe and extreme, and that's why I better just stop talking about it right here. But it's very interesting, I think. But you can join for as cheap as $1.50 a month if you go to peterbernard.com. End of me doing advertisements. I'll see you in the morning with a free dog. Actually, I think it's 2 Dogman stories tomorrow morning. I've been putting them up at 9 a.m. If you don't like that, let me know, because before that I'd put them up at 9:30, but recently I just started at 9 or sometimes even earlier when it's an extra long video. Please, if you have an opinion, maybe I should put a poll up and see what you guys think. What's your favorite time for me? Actually, let me do that. I'll do that later today if I remember. Put up a poll. What's everyone's favorite time in the morning for me to upload the new Daily Dogman episodes? See you tomorrow. Same dog time, same dog channel.
If you enjoyed this, please click like or consider subscribing. Remember to click the bell icon or you won't get notifications. If you want to listen to Bigfoot's secret uncensored story each Sunday, just go to peterbernard.com and become a paid subscriber. See you tomorrow. Same dog time, same dog channel.
Come back for more scary stories.